on the Lolita Express. High-profile celebrities, a Boeing 727, a private jet flying to and from a sex trafficking empire, a private jet flying underage girls to some of the late Epstein's properties filled with VIPs, high-profile celebrities, presumed, but we know, to be sexually assaulting these underage girls with dreams of becoming models and actresses, believing it was their ticket to the silver screens. But Mr. Pedo filed away his decency, transporting young women and underage girls between St. Thomas and Little St. James. Mr. Registered Sex Offender deliberately made it difficult to be monitored to hide his identity. A fountain of information connecting Mr. Pedo to the rich, powerful, and famous as he recruited his victims, covering up his crimes. A blind eye was turned to Mr. Pedo's crimes. Victims from the 80s, victims from the 90s. A lot of people knew what he was up to, but why nobody said anything? Sex trafficking. And why nothing was done about this before, about this abuse with young girls and sex? Because they flew the Lolita Express. Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, Prince Andrew flew the Lolita Express to a pedophile island where underage girls he assaulted, keeping them against their will. And let's talk about Maxwell, the chief recruiter of young, vulnerable girls and women who aspired to be the models and artists they wanted to be. A private jet. They were convinced, with the sprinkling of names of Mr. Pedo's famous and influential friends, to suggest that he was their ticket to reaching their dreams, manipulated by a pyramid of abuse. And I wonder, sex trafficking. I wonder if they offered ice cream, pizza, hot dogs, or any other code to disguise their abusive nature to these young girls in a sex trafficking. So much distress, they must have been so scared. The stress as he bragged about his sexual flying underage, with virgins boasting of his long list of famous acquaintances, coerced into having sex with some of the world's most powerful and wealthy men who flew on the Lolita Express. A private jet. United States Senator George Mitchell on the Lolita Express. Former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson on the Lolita Express. Thomas Pritzker, Executive Director of the Hyatt Hotels. Hotel. VIP. He flew on the Lolita Express. And so many others are on that list. And all have denied the claims of flying the Lolita Express. With VIP. Copperfield did some magic tricks after he flew on the Lolita Express. Profile celebrities. Girls were getting paid to find other girls for sexual acts, recruiting other victims who flew the Lolita Express. Flying underage girls. Who flew on the Lolita Express? With VIPs. Chris Tucker, Bill Gates, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., United States Senator John Glenn. Yeah, they're on the list of who flew on the Lolita Express. And so many others that deny being mentioned flying on the Lolita Express. I'm sending some healing vibes and comfort to all the victims worldwide being trafficked, flying underage, child trafficking. They're sobbing in distress. And I'm remembering all those that were trafficked on the Lolita Express, flying back on the Lolita Express. The many ships filled with children, in basements, in cargoes, locked away somewhere. This is for you. I'm Dr. Poetry.